What is the most condescending advice you received from someone who assumed you were poorer or less educated than them? 1. I was working for a small biotech research firm. One of my coworkers was a man from another country where the males are considered superior to females. His contempt for all women in science was well known. We were in a meeting one day when he brought up a scientific article he had found and wanted to try the technique. He then went into a very detailed explanation of the technique, making sure to dumb it down for us women. When he finally finished, I asked if he had a copy of the article, and he did. I asked him who the third author of the article was. His mouth fell open because it was me. He was explaining my own research to me. 2. I had finished scraping the bottom of my boat and decided to have a shower at the clubhouse. Scraping bottom paint must be the dirtiest job in the world, potentially dangerous to your health without proper clothing and a respirator, and I was utterly filthy. As I walked up to the clubhouse, a guy in his mid-40s, a new member it turns out, told me I was not allowed in the club, as no laborers allowed. I laughed in his face and kindly told him to fuck off. He then told me he was getting the Commodore and that I would be barred from working at this club again. I said good luck with that and again told him to fuck off. When I finished up in the shower, I went to the wardroom to meet my wife and to have a beer. This guy was in the wardroom talking to the Commodore when I came in. When he saw me, he said to the Commodore that I was a disrespectful shit and that I should be blackballed from the club. The Commodore said that I might be a shit, but I was a member in good standing and it would look bad if she tried to blackball her husband. 3. I sometimes look a bit of a mess, hair in ponytail, no makeup or little makeup, informal clothing, because reasons. So I often look younger and schleppier than I am. Well, okay, probably as schleppy as I actually am. One morning, I was called in by a partner to attend a meeting at a large, well-known firm. I wasn't planning to meet clients that day, so just had time to grab a jacket that maybe went with my jeans and head out. While I was waiting in the lobby, a young, male lawyer walked by me and felt compelled to ask if I was in the right location. I said I was. He wanted to know what I was doing there, waiting for a meeting. He said, "Really? Are you a client or a lawyer?" Lawyer. He stuck his smug blonde face in mine, patted my leg, and said conspiratorially, "Here's some advice. Try not to say much. It can only get you in trouble." I said, "Thank you," and he left. I headed into the conference room. There was a line of 4 lawyers from the firm on one side of the table, of which Blondie McSmugface was clearly the most junior. They represented the underwriter. This is a large investment bank, like Goldman Sachs or Merrill Lynch. I was the sole attorney on the side of the issuer. Blondie stared. We started the meeting with introductions. Then I took control and told them where they had improperly analyzed the securities regs, and told them how to change their documentation to correct the error. The partner, attorney, tried to justify his position, but he just didn't know the law as well, and conceded. I didn't care about being right. We just had to get the offering done quickly and correctly. I told them what issues still stood, and got ready to go. The partner wanted my information and asked if I was looking to change firms. Nope. No, thanks. Blondie stopped me in the hallway on the way to the elevators. I told him he may want to consider reading the securities treatise I co-authored and edited to better learn the field. He started to talk and I said, "Don't say too much. It might get you in trouble," and left. I have never had an exit line like that since, and probably never will. It's kind of sad to have wasted it on him. 4. As a woman, I have experienced countless condescending comments over the years. This is a story where someone thought I was poor and in need of a job. I decided to clean the house of an elderly friend while she was recuperating from surgery. A wealthy friend of hers came to visit and I continued my cleaning. Shortly before leaving, she approached me and extended her card. "I don't expect you to recognize me or my name, but I am prominently mentioned in the society section of the newspapers. I'm married to a very prominent attorney. I have observed your work and deemed your skills and efficiency to be above average. It is so difficult to find good help these days." Those were her exact words. "And you speak English, a real feather in your cap. I'm so sorry that those illegals are taking away your customers. I have a number of friends who could use the services of a good English-speaking housekeeper. Please give me your name and number." "Oh, I have a card," I responded. I handed her my business card stating that I was an attorney at the ACLU. "Give your husband my regards. I am looking forward to opposing him in our upcoming trial in 2 weeks."